the creation of the world in all things, you will know his will in his creations on earth. He bound the water and stone, and gave birth to motion, and gathered at the atoms and substance in the universe, and bound it together, and pulled it to the center of creation, and the swirls became like rock, and gathering these rocks together, the core of the earth was formed, and he breathed upon the great rock, and it became as if a part of himself, and in and around the places that there was nothing, he created light to shine upon the rock, many points of light to be cast across the great expanse of space, and over time, the rock grew life upon it, created from the part of himself he cast into the rock, so new life grew plants and trees and grass, and them plants grew seeds to spread across the rock, creating a green world. Then he thought himself mighty, and wanted to be praised for his great work, so he pulled himself apart, creating one like himself from himself. And by this process of creating life, H2O fell out of him, and he used this water and cast it out into the universe to land upon worlds. And it was done. He created one like himself, and he called his creation his son, and said to his son, "Look what I have created. Is it not wonderful and mighty?" And the son was impressed, and as the sun that gave light upon the rock in the earth, the building blocks of life were formed, connecting a negative to a positive, creating a cell. And by means of the energy within the rock, he cast into the rock, the creation found a balance and was held together by force of life. And over time, that life separated and separated again, over time becoming male and female. And the life grew underground in many different forms, evolving in the many great spaces within the rock, and over time, tunneling their way to the surface, and then seeing the light and green and blue of the world that was just above them. There covered their rock, eating the seeds the plants provided, and drinking the water that was all around. And after many millions of years, the life that was once small stood tall and walked on two legs. So the son of the creator of the world that these beings live upon cast down ideas in secret from his creator farther, and showed the beings knowledge, and called them to call him Nathal. And they did. Nathal showed the beings many things, and they all worshipped Nathal for the things he showed them. Nathal being great teacher, and for many thousands of years, Nathal named the world Earth, meaning heart, and the beings on them, he named them children. And so the beings called Nathal farther, creation of a dark place by Nathal. Many hundreds of thousands of years later, Nathal saw that there was unrest in his children and did not see any way to dispel this evil. So Nathal created space within space and filled that space with all the evilness of man, and made it manifest and cast a part of himself within this space to rule over it, joining with man, becoming unphysical and physical at the same time, existing and dying in a state of perpetual death, equal to Nathal, and as mighty and wise to rule over, and be given the name Lucifer. And Lucifer looked upon the earth and witnessed the unworthy crimes, and named this place within space gnashing of teeth, a real physical, unphysical place where the beast that hurts lives within, created by Lucifer, and placed within the great stone maze to greet them that walk upon this realm. Many paths to cross before utter damnation were. Your flesh will be torn upon the sharp rocks, and within the teeth of one of the three heads of Dingo, Lucifer's pet, created by Nathal for Lucifer, and looked after by Sam, who's in charge of the infinity realm of gnashing of teeth. This is the final level of what you know as hell. The three levels above are the unphysical physical pool rooms, and above this is any NHS hospital. And by this means the children on the planet knew of punishment and redemption by Nathal's will, and for a while things were good.